Everyone knows Nick Jonas is part of the successful hit pop rock band, the Jonas Brothers, along with his two brothers, Kevin and Joe. They've been making albums since 2006 and have millions of fans, not just here in the States, but around the world. And joining us to tell us all about his new hit Broadway show, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, Nick Jonas, everybody. How are you, Nick?
Hello, hello. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks so much for asking. Please tell us a little bit more about this new project you have.
So excited to be starring in How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. It's an American classic at this point, and you know, Daniel Radcliffe started this revival back in March last year, and he wrapped up at the beginning of this year, and Darren Criss came in for a 3-week engagement, and then I'm now in the show till July 1st, and started my run about a week and a half ago, and I'm having an incredible time so far, and continuing to grow in the role and to get more comfortable, but it's an amazing show, and the creative team has done a fantastic job with this, and I'm just so blessed to be back on Broadway.
Very cool. And you're saying be back on Broadway. You're no stranger to acting on Broadway. Tell us a little bit about how you got started.
Yeah, I actually started here in New York on Broadway when I was a kid. I was living in New Jersey, grew up there with my family, and had a passion for performing at a young age, and had done 4 Broadway shows here in New York by the time I was 11, and then I had transitioned into recording and touring and doing all that, and you know, it's been amazing to kind of come back here to New York and to jump into the Broadway thing once again, and to now be a man and to be a leading man in a show is kind of mind-blowing, and I don't think it's still settled in yet, but you know, I'm so happy to be back and to have people supporting me in that.
And how do you parlay, I guess you could say, your whole Disney Channel run to going back to Broadway? I guess it would be kind of the same thing being in front of an audience, but it still seems like it would be a little bit more nerve-wracking.
Yeah, you know, I think that it's important to remember that there have been a lot of other things besides just a Disney Channel run. You know, we've been so blessed to have, you know, an opportunity to tour around the world and to release 4 albums at this point, and you know, being in front of audiences is similar no matter where you go, but the Broadway crowd is very different to any other crowd in the world, and it's been exciting to bring my fans into this show, but also to have the fans of this show. You know, obviously Frank Lester's music is incredible on this show, and you know, so iconic at this point, and all of the cast is amazing. We have Beau Bridges in the show right now, and Michael Urie from Ugly Betty's in it, and the cast that was already here is amazing as well, and so to be jumping in and being a part of this has been a real honor for me.
Well, I'm certain that people young and old will make sure to go check you out on Broadway. Nick Jonas, thank you so very much for joining us this morning. We do appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we've got more Low Country Live coming up right after this break. Stay with us.